have to be careful as a photographer. When you stand up and shoot down on a model, you're going to make her shorter and heavier. If you shoot low, you're going to make her taller and thinner. But the other thing that photographers forget, and this is where they really fail, when they're photographing models with horizons, and it doesn't matter if you're out in one of my Moab photography workshops and you have a horizon there in the Canyonlands, or you're out here in Maui or in St. Martin's or somewhere where you have the ocean, where the sky meets the water. That horizon line should never, ever cross the eyes. It should never cut through the eyes of the model. It shouldn't be back here cutting through the eyes of the model. It should never cut the model's head off. Photo editors hate that. The good photo editors hate that. The inexperienced ones learn that later when the publisher gets onto them for publishing a photo like that. So do not let the horizon, be a guillotine and cut your model's head off. Do not let it go right through the eyes of your model. The photographer, simply by lowering the angle of the camera or raising the angle of the camera, lowering or coming up, that horizon line will move. And there's some shots that I did of Rebecca where the horizon line is kind of like waist level. Some I like to place it just beneath the shoulders. And if the model has a little tilt in the shoulder, and a female should, so she doesn't look like a linebacker, it can, kind of be a little deceiving and make it look like the horizon line's crooked, but it's not. The model has that proves that she has that tilt, that feminine tilt over her shoulders. So, rule number one, when 1 and 2, when it comes to shooting horizons of any kind, when you see a horizon line in the background, it should never cut through the eyes and never decapitate your subject. So keep that in mind when you're shooting with horizon lines.